Hey folks, Engineer 775. Doing a little bit of fun logistics here. Trying to get this, I know, I forgot my gimbal. Sorry for the shaky videos, but it's the content that counts, right? Anyway, we've got our 2 track hose on site. And we're gonna position our bunker here. Right now, our goal is just to get unloaded, set on dunnage. Our 2 machines, we're gonna lift it up and drive the truck out. And we got another truck coming behind with all the accessories. I'm gonna get her in here. So here we go. Day 1, the unload. And here are the guys. My buddy Brian, and we hired another local construction company to help us out on this part. Are we ready to go, Brian?
Yeah, we getting ready to go.
All right. Well, I guess he can come in, right? He's out of the way. All right, we're getting things rigged up here on one machine. Abraham's hooking up. We got Brian on this machine. All right, we're rotating pretty good. Hopefully nobody's in the way. All right, trying to do a little rotation here. All right, she is landed on the ground. Not exactly where we wanted it, but still, it's on the ground. Okay, we're starting to unload the small parts. This is the gen pod. It's gonna get bolted and welded. Okay, everything's landed. Got the big boy. That was a lot bigger than we thought. There's the gen pod that'll bolt onto the mudroom there, and all the other pipes and escape hatches. That end over there is going to come towards me here to this flaggage right here, wherever you are, and then go over there about 85 feet. So we're going to dig all the dirt probably that way, stage it down there in the woods, and figure out how to get a crane in here to set this baby. So got to get stone, and oh, that thing's just fun. Anyway, at the end of day 1, we did pretty well. We just wanted to get this thing on the ground, get the trucks unloaded, and we've done that. So the Atlas Shelter Big Boy, day 1. All right, we're needing a crane. If this thing's 30,000 pounds, we want to take it and swing it in the direction that it is and set it in the hole. We got a flag right there to right there. It's about 80 feet of a hole right there, 20 foot deep. And so we're kind of like want to get a crane in here to grab onto that. Maybe need to move it twice, but to set it in the hole in that orientation. So it's a swing and put it in. Okay. All right, we're getting busy today. We're starting to dig our hole, baling dirt. Oh yeah. Gotta love the 57. Hold your ears, folks. Oh, this guy's good. He didn't smack it. Wow, super nice. Usually get the ear ringing. Bam. All right, we got to get down to the next layer. This is just kind of, now we're going to go deep. Down to 22, 23 feet. And this is working out pretty good with 2 track hose. Lunch is over, get back to work. We're having to cut this hole back a little bit because it's caving in. We're going to have a monster hole. Lots of dirt to move. All right, this is the end of day 1 digging. And we got our stone that we're gonna bed the, watch your step, we're gonna bed this shelter in with. And we are down at least 21 feet. I don't know if you can see it down there. See way down there? So, yeah. Escape tunnel is going in there. We dug little pocket for it. And looks like something nice chunk fell in there. Fun. All right, so the end of day one, we're about halfway, a little over halfway. We got to go quite a ways away. So thankful for that other excavator, track hoe. We got 2 track hoes working. This works a lot better. We got a lot of room too. So we've pre-plumbed the shelter with the septic and the comms and the well pump and the internet and the solar and the generator and all the goodies in the water line. And so got a crane coming. Everything's gonna always dependent on the weather, but we need a crane to put that puppy over in there. And once we set that in there, this was a little different than the last time. We're going to grab a hold of that gen pod and set it in there and then bolt it up while we're in the hole. So that'll be a little bit of crane work, blind crane work. So hopefully, because nobody's gonna see me down under there bolting it up. So we'll load it up with silicone. I think we're gonna load up silicone. It depends, because I gotta weld the inside. So maybe we won't, because that'll be nasty. So we're just gonna weld it up. All right, bolt it together and weld it up. Thankfully, it's a good dry hole, and it's a great sign. Not hitting any springs or anything, which is awesome. So, okay, we'll be back tomorrow, and if we finish this up tomorrow, we'll get the crane on Thursday and set it in, and that will be amazing. And then the telebelt is going to be an exciting piece of equipment that I've never seen operated, so that's going to be fun. We're going to sling in about 650 cubic yards of 57. I'll be running a tamper all day. Yeehaw! The fun we have helping people prepare. A very important part of this job is setting up the anti-COVID campsite. I don't know what to call it. This is Brian's bus. I don't even know what year it is. This is a good looking hippie bus. Very good. Awesome. Oh, what comes out of a hippie bus but a dog? Hello, dog. And this dog's name is Dog. Awesome. Did you already turn it around, Brian?
Yeah. You all good? Yeah.
So the bus has been turned around. Oh, there, look at what just showed up. A power hookup. Got new tires on her. Wow, this is such an upgrade. Where's he going? Coming around back. I'm gonna hook up. We were able to, the customer was nice enough to let us tap into the power he had on his gate. And so we're
Now, here's the thing. Hang on. Back them out, let's stand it up, bring them up.
doing a little RV hookup here for air conditioners. This is a modified custom bus. This thing will do 93 miles an hour. It's got a DT 466 in it, and she just flies down the road. He was flying so fast down the road, he lost his mirror on the way here. And anyway, he caught it and was able to get the duct tape out. So she's back in business. I got to take a peek in here in the hippie bus. Check it out. This thing's been fully renovated. Gonna walk to the back end. We've got television. We got kitchen. Oh man. We got sleeping quarters. We got a full bathroom. A toilet. Oh man. He's gonna shoot me for putting this on YouTube, but I can't help myself. There he is. Day 2 of the dig. It's hard to give perspective on the size of this hole. This is one shelf down about 7 feet, and then that is down 21 feet. So the laser is down there at 21, and we're just keeping it level all the way around 15, 16 foot wide. The shelter is 12 foot in diameter. So we're gonna have, not a lot of room on the sides, but enough. And we're gonna bring the stone up and above the shelter about 18 inches. So we'll have that 57 stone. We'll bed it in first and make sure we're good and level for the behemoth to get set in here, and hopefully we'll get the crane up there where Abraham is and be able to swing it in. Now we're gonna have to set this in 2 pieces. It's just too big to put in at once. And once we get this shelf for the gen pod, which will be about here, we'll be able to set the two together and bolt them up. And then I'll have to weld the inside door completely around. That will be the seal for between the mudroom and the gen pod. Okay. It's hard to... Oh, our laser's still spinning. All right. We'll be back. Okay, we're down in the hole. And we're got to the edge of the first section. And we're stepping it up. Yeah, back up a little bit before you fall in the hole, Brian. All right, so we got 25 feet to go from this ledge right here. I don't know if you can see it. We're stepping up a little bit where the bunker shelter transitions to the mudroom and the gen pod, going that way 25 feet from this edge. And then we're 48 feet from that edge, at least 50 feet back to this wall. And then the escape hatch, I need at least 9 foot of clearance to get back in this pocket for the escape hatch. Interesting. Oh, what would we do without our laser? Well, we're getting there. We got another whole day of prepping the site. We're gonna put stone in here, get it all nice and leveled out, and the crane's coming Friday to set this puppy in there, hopefully. All right, we're getting our stone to get this thing bedded in. Should get the laser set up here, and they can only fling it over so far. And it's a great feeling to have those above you. 50-ton machine. It's awesome. I want to get one more scoop. Okay, we've got a little road down to the edge of the precipice, and let me just take you up here. So the hole we've got is about 80 foot long, and thankfully it's not 100 degrees like it usually is here this time of year. So we've got, take you down in the hole. Well, I'm not gonna go all the way down in. My ladder's over there. So, got a center line on this baby. We're 21 foot deep on the other end, and we gauge that by the escape hatch that's gonna go over there. So that'll be, and we dug in the escape hatch. It extends about 9 feet in that direction beyond the shelter. And then we come this way between the shoes on the shelter and the shoe. We got 48 feet. Then we step up about 42 inches and then come here with the mudroom and gen pod on this end, which worked out really good because we're gonna put our solar about 50 feet from this end, maybe 75 feet. And we'll be able to get at everything. It's a little shallower on this end, which helps in terms of all the equipment we're gonna lower in through the hole on the gen pod. And this is a little different design, and I'm glad they did it. So they put a 4-foot entryway hatch to the top of the gen pod, so if you ever had to get into the thing and remove any equipment, you could just dig down to that plate, remove it, and get stuff lifted out. So that's kind of cool. I'm glad they did that on this one. But there she blows. And got a crane company we've used before coming in about 30 minutes to get set up. Gonna have to probably move it twice to get it close. So he's got a long ways to set back here. We're gonna try to get the crane in as close as we can. We got some stumps holding back the bank. We should be good. It's been pretty stable. We had a test hole dug, and that kind of threw us off in the beginning. We just wanted to make sure it's dry and we didn't hit any crazy rocks. So fortunately, we had a good dig, and we didn't hit any rock, any tough rock anyway, like shale type rock, so it wasn't bad. So that's that helped a lot. Super dry, no moisture. We're still going to put a sump pump system in here, and we'll definitely do that, and that'll help with the draining. I mean, getting any water. If there was a flood for whatever reason, we are going to hook a well to this. It would be able to pump it out. All right, well, we're going to get set up here. Everything, we got tag lines and safety equipment, and we will put a fence. We started all the way around this thing before we leave. And then next week, the cool thing is we're going to set up what is called a telebelt, and the telebelt will allow us to backfill this entire thing with about 650 cubic yards of 57 stone. So it's going to be compacted and just tight in here with stone all around. Looking forward to it.